Deltarune!
Alright fellas, I just played Deltarune Chapter 5, and I liked it quite a bit. This will be a bit more of an off-the-rip kind of thing. I kind of just wanted to get a video out because I've been out of town for a while, so I haven't really been able to make a lot of videos. I also played a lot of this on a travel laptop, so I don't have a lot of footage. The footage I do have is about one session able to get on my actual standing PC. So I want to say, I've been a pretty big fan of this series for quite a while. I didn't want to just make a video on it before. I just really had nothing to talk about. It hasn't really... I've been inspired to make a video, that's probably a better way to put it. But I've been a fan for a hot minute. I put a lot of background music from the series in a lot of my videos, so you're probably hearing one right now. So let's just get into the peas and carrots, the gameplay. I think the best thing this chapter did was actually the gameplay change with the platforming. So, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but Chapter 1 and 2, they're kind of just standard, the regular Undertale gameplay, but, actually 2 had that, like, car stop thing, which I guess is more of an evolution of that, but that's more of a small thing that didn't really get followed up on. Chapter 3 had the Zelda thing, and Chapter 4 had the climbing. But Chapter 5 kind of does the platforming, which is kind of a huge change. Like, a lot of the time you're not just going to be walking around, you're going to be doing a lot of... It reminded me a lot of Hollow Knight, and like how you jump around, bounce off, you have to like do quick time jumps, which I'm dog shit at, so got no crazy mileage off of that. It was still a lot of fun. I liked the changes it did. I liked how it kind of connected to the final boss, which I'll get to in a little bit. The platforming, and it still had the climbing from Chapter 4 actually, but it didn't really follow along with the Chapter 3 Zelda game, which is probably for the best. A lot of people didn't really like that. I liked it, so you really can't implement it story-wise anyway, but it was good. The enemy types. This was the first chapter, I think, since the game came out where even the common enemies actually gave me a little bit of trouble. I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't played in like a year, or I'm dog shit, but I had a little trouble dealing with the flower guys. Dealing with the flower guys like Aqua and all them during that boss fight. Once again, Toby Radiation Fox doing his thing, mixing it up, keeping things on the flow. Making boss fights unique and customizable. The best thing he's probably legitimately does as a video game developer is make every like major fight memorable. They're not always going to be hard, but which they can be hard. I'm going to talk about Mew in a moment. Every like boss encounter you're probably going to remember, and sometimes they're just really easy. Like a lot of them I had no trouble at all, and other ones I was like, okay, hold on, you feel some flavor here. He doesn't really Dark Souls cave your head in, and when he does, it does feel pretty fair. Like, okay, I know I saw a lot of people complain about the Mew fight, which, look, I beat Undertale, and I've beaten every secret boss up to this point. I did a pacifist sort of Undertale, I didn't do Genocide, so I didn't fight, like, evil, spooky Sands, but I did fight everyone in Pacifist, and I think Mew's the hardest fight in the whole series. Her bomb attack, I see, I'm saying it should have an outline like the big bomb attack. I don't really think it needs that. Maybe just another second or two of reaction time, but look, a lot of people got through it. I got through it. It was definitely the hardest boss in the chapter, to which I fought Mew and then fought Flowery. I kinda just... Flowery took me like 2 attempts. Some of the other final bosses gave me a bit of trouble. I know, the Titan took me probably like 7 attempts. Gerson, that's only the major inline boss that gave me that much trouble. Gerson was the hardest thing for me up to this point, but Mew's definitely taking the cake. Flowery and Mew, they both do one thing the series has always done well, and that is the music. Both of their boss themes are impeccable. And from a music standpoint, this might actually be the best chapter in the whole game. Like, I think every song in this chapter is really, really, really good. I like a whole lot of it. He definitely went all in on that Japanese style music. I gotta say, the remixes from the early Chapter 1 stuff, they're kind of a banger. They all go hard. Speaking of Chapter 1, this chapter takes a lot of stuff from Chapter 1 and uses it as a base and a frame of reference for the rest of the stuff in the chapter. And it uses Chapter 1 as a frame of reference for stuff in the chapter. Like, it'll directly call back to, hey, remember this in Chapter 1? And you'll be walking around, you'll be like, I wouldn't have done this, but now here I am. And there's also some more subtle stuff, like, if you were trying to attack Flowery, Susie will say, I don't want to do this, we're gonna do it the right way. Which is pretty cool lore progression. I see a lot of people saying this chapter kind of was weak in the lore, but I completely disagree. I think it was actually very strong in the lore. Like, up there with Chapter 4, like, sure, we don't know exactly what happened with, like, Angel and them, like, oh, we didn't tell us what happened with, why Death got hit by Angel's car. But we still learned, like, a lot of neat stuff about it. Just small world-building stuff, like how plants would work, how items would look, and the weirdo out definitely opened some doors for a lot of stuff. Another thing I haven't played, because I'm worried it's gonna mess up all future saves, but it really made me excited for Chapter 6. Like, I'm really curious to see what people are, like, where we're gonna be doing the Dark World for that. Some people are saying, the hospital. I think it's gonna actually lean more into the what they call holiday? Yeah, the holiday family's house, with all the Christmas theme aesthetic. It'll probably be more like a winter environment, less Christmassy, more like, it'll probably be a bit of an homage to Snowden in Undertale, but it'll probably be just, that's my prediction at least. Yeah. So, the poop score. This is something I'm gonna try for a bit more reviews. I'm gonna try to just dump out more reviews like this, kind of off the rip. I might still make more in-depth review videos, like editing and stuff, a lot like that full video, but this is just a quick review to get my thoughts on. The poo score I'm gonna give this one is Blue Water Toilet. Alright, and that's it.